tell us about your situation there. As I understand it, you had your holiday and were supposed to be getting home, and now that's been extended. How are you coping, and what is the reality there for you at the moment?
It's just been terrifying, really. It's been very difficult to sleep. All of us at the resort have had one eye open. Any noise, we have to jump up because we never know when we're going to come under attack.
Are you seeing that violence or experiencing it?
Scarce.
We can see it in the distance, so we can see the fires, but we're up and hill out of the suburbs. But we are near some of the worst suburbs. So we do see fires. We do hear noise occasionally, but luckily we're far enough away. But we did have the looters come in the first night we were here and make a bit of a ruckus, but they've left alone since. So we just don't know when they're coming back, and we don't know what they'll do.
So how long have you been in limbo there?
This is 9 days, I think, day 9.
And as we said, that was positive news that you've just received there, but you don't know exactly when you will get that flight home. How is that, coping with these circumstances with family back home?
Oh, well, this was our first trip away without our kids. It was meant to be a romantic getaway. It's not gone so well. So I may not be allowed to book another one, but our poor kids are at home. They're being looked after by family and friends, but, they're just worried sick about us. It's really affecting them. Yeah,
they'd want to see you. And how has the Australian government's response been in your experience there?
Oh, initially we were on our own. So it took 6 days for anything to happen. I know that Penny Wong got them cracking, and it's been much better since. But we'd still like to have a daily update, which we don't get. All we are told every day is just make sure you're packed and ready to go in case we can. That's all we get. But we were largely on our own. The local higher commission closed. The consular staff went AWOL, and the people in Canberra said you're on your own. So it was quite scary for the first 6 days. I don't think they realised how serious it was.
And how did Aussies there coordinate there, knowing that you're on your own? Are you communicating with each other so it doesn't really feel that way?
Yes, we're in 2 WhatsApp groups. So there are WhatsApp groups full of Aussies.
I mean, you've got your circumstances there. What other stories are you hearing about the circumstances of Aussies that are stuck there at the moment?
They're probably in worse positions than us. Some of them had been right in the city where, cars are burnt right in front of them. They've been sharpening sticks to make weapons out of a broomstick. Some people have done without food. They've had to scrounge for coconuts to make a meal. I heard last night that one guy still is eating dry noodles because he has no kettle in his room, and that's all he could buy in the supermarket. So, there are some pretty tough situations. We did run out of food here at the resort, but they've managed to use black market contacts to get what they can and put a meal together for us.
Can you see the situation there on the ground being resolved anytime soon?
No, it's pretty horrendous, and our heart really goes out for those people who are still going to have to live here after we leave. The locals, they've got no supermarkets. There's only a small proportion of them still not burnt down. There's going to be food shortages, and medical help will be hard to get, and so on.
And a lot of people's livelihoods relying on people like yourselves coming and visiting the area. Do you think there will be longer term effects from this?
I can't imagine that they'll be able to rebuild the infrastructure for some time to come, and so I can't imagine tourists would want to come for a while. And the risk until this is resolved, this independence issue, I just think the risk of violence is going to be too great to have people here.